sincerity and in all honesty, we are almost out of here. You know, shalom to your the health also. And you know, and to them sisters out here, keep that here. Right, where the Hebrew Israelites, even the camp from James, Jamaica, and we're there once again, you know, out the Lord, yard at work. You know, you know, we're there, we've been doing this thing, and you know, we've been seeing certain things, you know, start to manifest, right? And you know, we still have people here, you know, still living a delusion, right? Because a lot of people have come to the reality of the situation that's taking place as yet. A lot of people, you know, and when we learn this morning, not learn, but you know, something come back to me this morning is that a lot of the scriptures, right? They still have the scriptures as a fairy tale or just another history book or some form of journal where, you know, outdated. You know, this morning, you know, may I go, you know, me out to work, and I pick up, you know, a woman, big woman, she, you know, she was in her 40s, right? And I was listening to the book of Joshua, right? And you know, from Joshua, from after Moses passed, right? And Joshua was ready to move over. When the Lord, you know, when the Lord was with Joshua, you know, to move over into the land of Israel, cross over Jordan, right? A lot of killing take place, right? A lot of kings fall, a lot of cities fall, you know, and people die, right? And when I was listening, it's like it was the first time she was hearing what actually take place, right? Because the Lord sent him out quite a few cities. I can remember Kirgat, Jerem. That was one of the cities. Gilbal.
You have Jericho, you have different.
No, but before Jericho. Gilbal, something like that. Kirgat, Jerem. Three cities mainly. Right, but what happened was that the Lord said, listen to me. When you go in them cities, you're going to kill everything. You're not going to spare any man, woman, or child in that land. Right? You have a certain place where them go where him say, you know, kill even the very cattle. Right? And burn
the gold, burn the silver.
And burn the silver. Right? Hey, and what is that when she was listening, you know, some form of reality, you know, just get a little, you know, a little glimpse of what the scripture was all about all along. Right? And how serious the Lord be. And you know, saying that to say this, if the Lord was doing that in them time, right, keep in mind, you know, the scriptures did not give us some form of substance to say, this is the reason why, you know, him killed the men of the city. For example, like Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, because he said them sin basically reach up to heaven.
They're abominations.
Right, the abomination. He did not say that out them cities. But right, there was no reason given. The Lord just said, listen, everywhere you put, it's gonna be worse.
Well, actually, him give reason because him tell Abraham that him see that we're going into captivity for 400 years until iniquity of the Canaanites come to full. You know, so therefore it was the same wickedness that them do. That's why the land spew them out. You know?
You know, good point.
In a Deuteronomy, I think 18 him said, these are the, among my people enough to find no one that lose divination or witchcraft or what. He said this is the same reason why him put the people out of the land.
Right. Okay, fine. Right.
And them deep in the witchcraft and them stuff, man.
Right. So you see, what I want to bring out is that, you know, the people in them lands, right? They didn't get any real warning then per se, right? Then just hear the Israelites are coming, right? And coming for the land and coming to them, right? The scripture says, they all put it. She said, all men had fear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
When they hear.
Fear. When they feel,
Come, because them hear that Yahweh was with them.
Right?
So Psalm 66 verse 3. Say unto God, how terrible art thou in thy works, the greatness of thy power, shall thy enemies submit themselves.
Hey, but you see, back in the day, nations knew this, right? Because when most of the king says that, them hear about how the Lord delivered them from Egypt, right? And how he split the sea, right? And that is what them speak about, right? So, you know, it brings fear upon all of them, right? When the Israelites are coming, right? And the Lord was, what the Lord was going through, you know, and was purging you. You understand? He was just going through and purging. Imagine what he's going to do now.
And more people is on the earth now.
Right, more people on the earth now. Right, I'm sure how the Lord's serious. One man and his family. Right? He said he take that first thing and bury it under him tent. Right? And then who the Lord take it out from? Everybody. Israel.
Even cattle them stone.
Yeah, hold on. Before we reach this, the Lord actually Israel. Right? That's why he treated the Lord and said, you know what, why this happened? And the Lord said, well, somebody in the camp, you know, took something that was a curse and have it amongst Israel.
So why the camps have to be in order too?
Exactly. Right? And when the Lord punished the whole Israel until Joshua said, okay then, never find the person and weed him out. And when they find him, them stone him family as the axe, them stone him whole family, they stone him cattle, and all them position, everything, all them belongings was burned and buried with him.
As it is written, it's there until this day.
Yes,
the valley of Achor.
Yeah, here until this day. Hey, so that's how the Lord's serious. So, you know, you people out here, you know, taking this thing to a fairy tale. You know, and in my mind, some of your hope is a fairy tale. Right? Because some of you know, there's a hope, you know, that's not the way it goes, because it's not going to work out in your favor, right? And when some of you think what the things that we've been doing and things we've done, look.
Somebody used to back then, but the present situation, they will see this as kind of Bible happening. You understand?
A Bible time.
Right, but we are living in now.
Can.
You know what I mean? But how we get to the future. You know what I mean? Things that happen now are lead up. You know what I mean?
Two are going in the future. And things that happen in the past lead to the present. And what we're in the present are going to lead to the future. Said
So everything Bible and history, everything what happen now in the scripture and what is to come now. You know what I mean? So right now we're there.
If you think about it, you know, you can just imagine the people that are Canaan. Because the prophecy where they up quote, where him said, you know, go have the children out of the land until the iniquity of the Canaanites, the Amorites be fulfilled. You can just imagine when that time came, right? You have Amorites or the Canaanites that say, yo, that's our old time.
Yeah.
But look at the dead now. You know, it was their time. Right? Because you people they see a mindset like everything alright. Right? And the Lord right? And you keep this everything because you lose your loved ones every day.
It was seven great tribes. You know, like the Hivites, the Perizzites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Girgashites. Which one? The Hivites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Hittites. And the next one, you got the name, seven great tribes. And you have one of them big like some giants, big in the air. See, and as the brother mentioned of that, you know, the Heavenly Father, when he basically gave charge to the Israelites to go into the land and take it, you know, it wasn't through any form of diplomacy. That's another thing. It was that diplomatic thing. And one of the reasons why, you know, that land really is for us is because when you go back to Genesis 11, where Noah, when Noah used to speak about Noah planted a vineyard and it got drunk, and it was who? It was Shem and Japheth that walked backwards with the you can find it with the rope. You know? This is the reason why we were to find in the land.
Japheth took a garment.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Alright, so this is Genesis 9, verse 23. And Shem and
Is that
Japheth.
verse 20? Just to get
Okay, fine. And verse 20. And Noah began to be an husbandman,
Uh-huh.
and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and was drunken.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he was uncovered within his tent.
Right?
And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father.
Yeah, because that was what he should have done. Let's say you walk past and see that you know, but you can clearly start here basically find it joyful. You know, because remember who was them Sodomites? They were Hamites. You know? They were Hamites. So you know, him find it entertaining to see him father drunk and naked. So him run now, but tell him brothers them now, when you're going, when you think pictures, you can say, go, I think it was laughter and joy.
Right.
You know, we can talk about this thing because, you know, my father, brother, just stand here and just take it. No, you understand? You're supposed to do the right thing, right? Verse 21, and he drank of the wine, and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall be unto his brethren. So that's the reason why he was justified to take the land from Canaan. Because you know what? They're going to be servant of servant. So these Canaanites automatically are the Israelite servants, you know? There it says, and he said, Blessed be the Lord Yahweh power of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Yeah? So that's the reason why. And in the law, if you have a servant, basically, whatever your servant have, you possess it. That's yours. So they had the law. But by default, it was our land. You have certain people that come out and say, it was the Phoenicians, church Canaanites.
Yeah.
They dwelt in the Americas first. No, the truth is, they used to come over here because they were of Solomon's navy. Even if so, because there's no record of them living over here. Even if they were basically here, in the first place, dwelling here, it would still be justified for the Israelites to come over here and take this land.
Yeah, because anything when them...
Because anything that they have is ours.
They are servants.
Because they are our servants. And that's the natural order of things, and it doesn't go back that way.
No, what you can do in area.
Yeah.
And the
Esau rule, exactly.
Esau know this.
Exactly. Whatsoever the servant have, the master controls.
As scripture says, the bar is right.
Bring it up, Baba.
I'm get it. Proverbs.
See, man, the scriptures is way out, man. You know, you have to know the history as well. You know?
Alright, so the bar, servant until, yeah. 28, 16. 28. Bar is a servant. Linda. 28.
Am I putting a use?
No. All right. Verse 32, verse 7.
When
It says, rich.
Can.
Verse 22, verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor,
Done.
So we are in servitude to Esau and Edom. You know, they're the ones that lend us. So therefore we are subjugated unto them.
Done.
Well, it's the same thing back then. We never lend them, but they are our servants naturally. Through this verse here, we fall upon them. Which
It's right.
technically speaking is a blessing because they're going to be a race of people who are going to actually, they are monks. Being servants, you know, and when I treat them after the punishment up, you know, they're going to keep the law and so we're going to start by speaking about the realness of the scriptures and so on and so forth. The scriptures is real, you know, and I want to make mention of something specific that what I notice now happening is that people that I used to conversate about the whole scriptures back then are now confessing that the things that we were saying, yeah, was true.
Gone.
Yeah? This could ever say the technical system from the agreement. This is put up on her status and say she put up the whole Jambex thing. Yeah, and then she put up beside it and was going to say something but I won't say. Then she put up another thing again and say, oh, I was warned, but I didn't. I'd like to say I was warned, but I didn't take heed or something like that. The other day, me and my cousin said that same thing. Say, yo, we have been warned as the more, you know,
Yeah.
we haven't been taking in. So you can clearly see the change of spirit. People start to see things like that. Yo, look, you come over here, man. Come hear what we are saying. Yeah, man, I can't forward, man. Can't forward, man. Walk up, you know. Because remember, clearly, when we are speaking about the whole cashless society and digital currency, man, we never tell our side that we name Jambex or whatever. We explain to our mechanism. Exactly. You know, so
Done.
you have a scripture?
Yeah, Ezekiel 3:17, it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. See, therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me.
So in doing that, we have fulfilled our part.
Done.
The only thing is to continue to the end. He said, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. What we're doing here is hearing what the Lord said and saying back, say, look, this is what the scripture said, thus says the Lord.
Done.
You know? And now, no more than ever, you can clearly see we're taking video clips, you know, and we're showing that, look, this article, this is what is happening now.
Done.
This is what the scripture said. Exactly. See, the scripture said, in the days they will consider it, but continue.
Yes, it says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require of thine hand. Yeah.
So these blood, we basically wash our hands clean.
Gone.
Because we've been saying it, and we've been in hell. You know, suffering, mourning, lamentation.
And
Yeah? Yeah. And all she could send back was 3 finger emoji. You know, because the reality comes, but she don't want. She see it, but she don't want to accept it. You know, she don't want. And the thing is, but and to show that these people are stupid because
they show off their countenance, be a witness against them.
exactly.
Yeah.
But we explain to her, this is how you're going to escape. This is the only. We don't only tell you the destruction, we also give you the way. How to escape it. Give me idea where I say and
Romans 3 verse 3?
yeah, Romans 3 verse 3, then you go for the scripture of the last.
Which one did I ask for first?
Give me Romans 3 verse 3.
Yeah. Alright. Romans 3 verse 3. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?
Continue.
It says, Yahweh forbid. Yeah. Yeah. Let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar.
Every
As,
man a liar.
yeah.
Alright.
As it is written, Zin, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Exactly. So let every man be a liar and the most high truth.
Done.
So whether you want to accept it or not, at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father set it to that way, and there's nothing you can do. As I tell you, we know. Therefore, know in the care of the Lord, just let that.
Yeah.
We don't only break it down, we tell you, this up. We give you back the comforter. This is who you are
Done.
Exactly. Real hope. You know, it is written you are saved
Yeah.
by hope. You know,
Hey.
it's giving you a comforting substance.
Done.
You know, our hope. The scripture says, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So
Hey.
we're giving you this to say, look, hold on to this till your shine
Come,
comes.
can.
You understand? Because if not, you're going to be doomed. Because even though she said, look, I have been warned that this was going to happen where if you don't get yourself right, guess what? You're going to be caught up in the same
Yeah.
just as I tell you what will happen to the people and subscribe to it. And also, the one was the fact that, you know, she basically went and took the serpent's juice.
Can.
You know? So in other words, it's like things now start to
Act up.
yeah, start to come now. Eh? Yeah, the teacher, when we start. You know, things start to come. Yeah, you know, things start to come to the light. And it goes to show that what we have set you, you know, we're not taking it while we're together. You know?
That's why the Hallelujah is because
You're on, exactly.
Can.
She was warned, man.
Yeah. Hey, you ask your experience back?
Isaiah 59 verse 1, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ears heavy that he cannot hear.
Exactly. Yeah, you see, this is the this is what Jake failed to accept because they want to basically see the Lord in his physical form to come protect them. Because if they don't see him, they don't believe that they don't believe in the spirits, they don't believe in the angels, they don't believe in our faith, they don't believe in our prophets. They believe in so-called white man will bring the atrocity.
And they believe in Selassie.
Yeah. When the hurricane hit Puerto Rico, you hear them Ephraimites, Trump, open your heart. People are calling upon Biden. Save us, Biden.
Save us, Biden.
Show you who them believe it. You know, the shadow of Egypt, the devil.
Yeah, can. That finish up?
Yeah, all right.
I'm just you have a precept? You can bring it.
3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Hey, so lean not on your own understanding. Because your own understanding never get you killed. And the kill is the easy part. It's the suffering we are going to face before you get killed. You understand? That's the hard part. As we said, even my cousin, him said, I have been warned. We're not taking heed. But Israel's solution is we have to stock up on food, guns and ammunition, and we need to start investing in farming. See? So me have to make him know, say, look here, me not tell us to buy food. That's not going to deliver you. I mean, him come here to explain to him, say, look, I've been telling you this over 10 years, over a decade, right? No, how do you think I know that was going to happen before it actually started? It is the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Basham Yashai, that gave us the understanding, so therefore I have to give all credits to Him.
Can.
And exactly, you know, me never get up and say, boy, I'm going to buy the guns to protect myself because, no, me tell him, you do your thing. I am not. doing
We
that.
started by ourselves.
And we never
I
started.
will never finish it by
We
ourselves.
can't finish by ourselves. We have to give the credit to the. What happened when Herod did not give did not give the Lord the credit? The angel of the Lord smote him, and the worms eat him same time because the people never say, "Oh, surely this is a God and not a man," and him just heap up all the glory. And right before them, it gets struck down, man.
You have
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you Israelites need to know and to understand that, look, this thing of ours, man, is the Lord bringing it, and it's the Lord who's going to deliver us. You understand?
What I want you to understand is because we are not learned men of society standard. There are men in the society who are go to school, become scholar. You know, they have a doctorate or But yet still, reasoning is like someone that is on that level. In fact, as a man with a high school education, because
That's the fact. That's the first.
that's high school education. If we can calculate and tell you all of this and we never are was expert according to the world standard in that field then, and we are dealing with such precision, where think we get that ability from?
That's not from us.
Eh?
Yeah.
Where a man should expect to get ability from?
And the funny thing about it is that, I don't like we are trying to venture into this thing
Yeah.
from the get-go. You know, we just get the pull in the car. And we just hacked up on it too fast. That's all.
Through the apostles, man, and the brothers, faithful brothers in this thing, man. Some things, man, on some level, more than the scholars, them, and the learned men of the society, some level where they are dependent at all. You have many analysts, when they are professional in the field, you know what I mean? Analysts, man, we can't predict as precise as how we make our prediction. Why? Because God to prophesy the things them that are to come. Yeah? So when you see that come, when you see it coming, it's not by our strength, man. The wisdom of this world, brother. Corinthians. Yeah? You know, because at the end of the day,
1 Corinthians 1 verse 20. Where is the wise?
right,
Where is the scribe?
where's the wise, where's the scribe? Because you have men who, as we said before, there are certain analysts, you know what I mean, certain men that can tell you the trend or where certain things going, you know what I mean? Like you have this, brother in Jamaica, you know, anytime, when you come out, you tell them some black brother man, and anytime you tell them, them bring him on, you tell them, the market can get the numbers and they can get, you know what I mean? But guess what? At the end of the day, you don't know the outcome. You know what I mean? Because in my work with the trend and the numbers and all things play out. But we have to tell you the outcome, and when the outcome come, when him ever see it, and when we see it long time before.
Yes, basically some numbers that's happening. No,
Yeah.
we never get the numbers, yo. The scripture not give numbers, yo. The scripture tell you things before we can even calculate them together, yo.
Hey, we saying that the Jamaica economy is going to fail, man.
Right.
The economy is going to fail. But
a man even if it's
a man is an analyst now, I work out and say, no, according to what GDP, this,
Exactly,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? And we expect this level of growth, them tell me, because the trend, hey, look, man. You know, hey, you know what I mean?
Right.
But look, man, it go beyond that. It go beyond that. You know what I mean? You see, if you was wise, you know, you learn that. You know what I mean? The markets are manipulated, man. Manipulated by powers that we are above a simple small nation, man.
Right.
You know, and they are the ones that have an agenda. You know what I mean? That them, you see, you don't know the agenda, so therefore you don't know what's coming next.
And sometimes they try
Yeah.
to fool themselves like
Yeah.
them and in some way play fear.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Jamaica have a fear.
Not saying fear. Not saying fear, man. You see, Even right now, these men telling you the direction that they are going, but people still don't want to believe. These are the men that we can swear.
Yeah, public
And the trend, you know, all right. So for instance, the stock market. You know what I mean? I was talking about trading today, the stock market. You know, as smaller traders on the market, you know what I mean? You're following a trend. But you're also looking out for the big moves. You know what I mean? The big moves and who affect the big moves on the market. The wheels. Who are the wheels? Some men that have some companies that have surplus amount of money, man. They put the most volume on the market. And them can move it up and them can move it down, man. You as a little man get liquidated instantly the move, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Look what happened to Bitcoin
So
now.
that's what the big up the man now with the money, that's what them can do.
Bitcoin.
Them can manipulate the thing to go any direction they want it to go. And when a small country like Jamaica can tell us, say, yo, we can't, no, you cannot do that, man. Because the 50% Bitcoin is down over 75%. So, and guess what? Almost 70 today, and it gone up since evening to about almost 21.
Sure say manipulate.
So manipulate, and it's a big move, you know, because Kangaloo must shoot line up so you know, so some big wheel jump in, you know, buy up some time, you know what I mean? And I wait for something to get, you know, money in, with some seller there, what so they get liquidated there, what so, you know what I mean? That's what they're doing, man. You see me? So, hey, you have major companies owned by some of the elite, the top elites, them, who basically want a specific end. They need a specific end to what's going on. No, that's what I never have a name for it. Them called the Great Reset. Others been calling it all along the New World Order.
Exactly.
Them called the Great Reset, the fourth industrialized revolution. If you can't get that shit, you're not gonna know what the hell or where the hell this thing is going, man.
Exactly.
So when you understand what the Great Reset is, all the pieces of the puzzle start fitting into place, man.
Yep.
You know, so now we do no calculation about the markets and, you know, Jamaica GDP and
They're irrelevant.
they're irrelevant, man.
Like when the NIDs, when them start pushing NIDs out here, them used to say, oh, this never have no biometric data. Like your blood type or your retina scan. And then we have said this, no, that's a lie. And then after register them, I said, boy, this is going to require all of this.
And hold on, it require more. You know what I mean? A matter of fact, there's a catch to it. Under that, alright, NIDS, getting the NIDS must need certain biometrics. Getting the NIDS need a few biometrics. But when you understand what the card represents, it represents a digital data. Represent a digital database. What's the digital database? Okay.
Can I look it up, you know?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, go on.
Is your information basically going to be stored in the cloud or wherever the storage Okay, cool. Now, once it is digital, it can be updated in real time.
Yep.
Now, if you know, this ID is gonna be an ID, we call it for ubiquitous use.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's gonna be used for banking.
Everything.
It's gonna be used for
Transactions. Just say transactions.
everything.
Transactions.
This ID is gonna be used for everything. For the NIDS, you know. See, so when it come on to healthcare, and we talk about blood type and all that, when you come on to healthcare, this is how you're gonna identify yourself, even to get receive healthcare. You know what I mean? To register your kids.
To your number.
You know what I mean? So therefore, your record, health records are going to be a part of that said database. So what I'm tell you say, now collect certain things. They tell you one way, where it might bypass you and go around and take it the next way. But guess what? Health records, so automatically a part of your database, all your health history, like your immunization card and all the things, all them things are going to become a part of one database. You know what I mean? Will identify you So your identity is not gonna be only your face. You know what I mean? Fingerprint and all that kind. Everything. When you're gonna fingerprint them thing, then you got nothing like when you got a police station, you have a police record. Your police record, everything is gonna be a part of your ID. There's not gonna be a separate entity.
Yeah.
But
But this agency have that, and that agency have that.
It's gonna be a consolidation of everything.
Even go down to even the food they eat.
Can.
Even to the food they eat and
Can.
consume on a
Can.
daily basis.
Can. Guess what now? Because our next thing is on the agenda right now. And the next thing is on the agenda is your carbon footprint.
That
You know what I mean?
You
Your
need
carbon footprint. And
you
this
need that technology.
this is so diabolical. The whole idea about the carbon footprint and this climate change thing, a man can't understand the level of wickedness will come with us up here. There's no prison. A man can't go in more sophisticated than a prison and a trap, yeah?
Exactly.
Where I'm going to set for the people, them, man.
Psalms 10 chapter.
You know what I mean? A man have the idea. In Jamaica, when I go on the Jamaican website, Agenda 2030, them Agenda 2030 thing, well, sprawl up on the website, not knowing what the hell it is, man. And maybe them know. But they have been wicked, man.
Yep, them are
Been wicked, man.
comes the master stable.
You know what I mean? Because Agenda 2030 is all about the reset, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And the reset is all about imprisoning the people and getting rid of a whole heap of people too. That's how we talk about it.
Can them actually I tell you, they have Psalm 64 and 5.
Go on.
It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter.
Right.
They commune of laying snares
Right, so them commune of
privily.
The commune of laying snares privately. And guess what? We get a peep in them, you know, when a man have them thing private and a man with a camera stays up. We don't be in a peep and he get exposed. That's what the Lord do, man. The Lord exposed.
It all sort out.
Man, we seen what these men are doing, man. You know what I mean? We seen what they are doing, man. Spiritually, because guess what? How we understand all this thing work. Them the man for tell you know. Yeah, and we the most are reveal it through the understanding of all the prophecies of our God, brother.
We never got baby.
Yeah. We never go to them knees. This is what I want.
We never go.
Don't can tell you what will come next, man.
The scripture said the Lord show him secret unto him servants, the prophets, man.
We're not from China for know about the social credit system that is going on.
I just said that.
Worldwide, man.
Some people they are protesting in China the other day. Yeah. You forgot about why exactly? But the government get a country and shut down them vaccine passport,
Right.
which basically the same database, the biometric thing.
Yeah.
So them couldn't go on a train,
Right.
they couldn't go on a bus, they couldn't do nothing at all.
All right. Just that the government can just lock it down.
Lock them down.
Good.
They can't
You know what
go
that
around.
system that? That is the base system. We're gonna take a chip. We're gonna tie you in and lock
Lock
you
them
in.
to that grid.
You know what I mean? You're not a problem, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Against certain people, because the people get psychological harm, they can be in prison.
Imagine that
20
you
years.
speak
20 years.
You speak
Psychological damage.
You know what I mean? And you get penalized because of that now with the social credit.
Yeah, exactly.
James Truth Vanguard said Shalom. Shalom, Ak.
So these men laying a snare privately, man. But we get a peep on what them are doing, man. You know? The Lord Yahweh should have shared to the Spirit. Show it what them are doing, man. So we can talk it and whenever they want to meet me.
Exactly. Now, when I talking before you brown dark, come and say my woman in life is for the world scene.
We don't go to the World Economic Forum, but we know what they are saying at the World Economic
Yeah, we know
Forum.
them
Imagine that. Imagine that.
The king's are in the hands, the king's heart are in the hands of the Lord.
God.
You know? And the
It
Lord
says-
give us the secret of where they are going to do something.
It says,
They must-
we finished up. He says, they say, who shall see them? They say, who shall see them?
Who says the Lord see them, man? And because the Lord see them, we see them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They search out iniquities.
Right.
they accomplish a diligent search. Seeing both the inward thoughts of every one of them and the heart is deep.
The inward thoughts of a regular man out here.
Money, bitches, girl, house on the hill,
Right.
take a boy and girl,
Yeah.
you know, party.
Which nigga free, which nigga
Yeah.
kill that.
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Look more.
That's all deep.
That's how deep. That's how deep.
Jake a shallow.
Right to the shore.
Jake deepness of shallowness, man.
Yeah.
Compared to what the elite, them basically are meds, man.
Yeah, the man that say
Them men are meds to conquer the world.
life eternal.
You know what I mean? And life eternal.
Where's the scripture?
Jake basically a thing for what this girl never go bang next.
Yeah.
All my food is for those
Hey,
Markets and
How much money must I get?
what they married in the Kings. And married in the First Kings. And I myself the same mentality. Certain Jake did have back then I said thing, man. Solomon's son, Adonijah. I say name? The one where he got to make himself king.
yeah.
Not Solomon's son, David's son, to make himself king. And after Solomon become king, here with the nigga, go say, I go tell Solomon mother say, to make Solomon give him something to wife. The Shunaite woman, the maiden woman. That's just show the nigga mentality where the man have, brother. Yeah.
Hey, Jake not ready for rule, man. Jake not ready for rule. You know what I mean? Jake care about the dumbest shit, while Esau have some deep shit what him I worry about.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
When a man I go come up on a summit and I say, yo, if we do a good job in contraceptives and vaccines, we can depreciate carbon emission by 15%.
I don't know what you're saying. No, John,
No regular man not think that.
Yeah.
Because when the scripture speak about a diligent search, when it's a contraceptive, you know it's a more poison. And I'm going to do more advertisement, I'm going to do all type of witchcraft to make certain say, yo, more women start take that. You know what we hear about male contraceptive and all them shit.
They
You know?
want to stop it from breed, man.
Hey,
They want to exterminate
but no what them do?
from puberty.
Know what them do? Them struck down abortion, zine. Then them as a boy, them a cut sale pan contraceptive, zine. Which we know the device of the devil, zine. Because guess what? When you now have to spark a riot, the people start killing one another. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And that's where when you burn
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is the CIA? Where is the FBI? If that's not terrorism.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But Esau control the narrative, man.
Yeah.
Esau control the narrative. That's how we call it. That's how we call it a free-flowing society. Turn, you say what they want to turn. Just like how the Lord turn the king out, you say what they want to turn. And right now this case, the kings are turn when they want to turn it. And turn it according to the way of the Lord want the prophecies them for government. That's why it a turn. To fulfill the prophecies them.
Hey, we are not ignorant of his devices, man. Says, but Yahweh shall shoot at them
Right,
with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded.
right.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Because this one, they are the ones talking. They're not talking, some of the people not hearing us.
Them people blind, man.
Tell you say your food shortage are coming, brother. You know them.
Biden himself.
I'm not even take that serious. You have man in Jamaica say, oh, the food shortage call it. Man are responsible for
Agriculture.
agriculture in Jamaica.
God.
Where I top elite, I tell you, say, we control all this thing I go. This is how we want it to go, and them are flipping tell you, say food shortage don't come. And you say, no, so the food shortage. Who the hell is you, man?
See that? See,
Who the hell is you, man?
see that now? 2 days ago, at the 100 food processing plant get destroyed in America. The 100 one. Yeah.
Who the hell is this man?
Probably more destroyed meanwhile me attack you now.
Hey, I got to tell you, educate this food. You need to sit your asses down, man. Sit your ass. You don't know what's going on, man.
Sit back, going on the back seat.
You don't know what's going on, man. Hey, finish with that principle, brother. Be sure that, because guess what? This way you have the wisdom of the world, man. Foolishness, man.
Which storehouse we have out here in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Storehouse we have.
Him have a secret one.
Brains, yo.
Him have a secret one.
Clear it back.
Back 1 Corinthians 1:20. Where is the wise?
Right.
Where is the scribe?
Right.
Where is the disputer of this world?
And all of you going to be confounded, man.
Gun.
Best believe that.
You know what I mean? The way, yeah. I said, man, I'm not going to put them mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Are not Yahweh made foolish the wisdom of this
You're
world?
going to be confounded, man. Everywhere you expect the thing that to go, you just have to just go the different way. You know what I mean? And you not going to know why and how you go that way.
How we reach here, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the fake numbers.
Yeah. Me not must never show me something. Me not must never show me
Like the
something.
president said, my prime minister never told me say we're going to have a food shortage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, listen to the prime minister. I mean, I said this way before your prime minister is a prime minister. You know, there's a food shortage coming.
Hey,
You know?
I wish you some more food shortage will come.
Yeah.
Because the impending war, what them a blame it upon in Russia right now. See? Now, Sweden and Finland.
But giant.
Yeah, cause Turkey, the one who play the boat team, I think they with them now, you know. Cause Turkey, I tell them, say, you know, if you agree with what me I say, if you know want to come in and NATO, because I'm a long-standing man. And then Turkey over here, so, I shake on the Russia over here, so.
It's a critical milestone. It's a critical milestone. You know, and you know, Russia used to cooperate with the West
Man,
for the past couple of years. And, you know, them try to do some cooperation, you know, and try to do some friendly thing. But this now, there's a line drawn, man.
gun.
The situation here, draw a line. You know, Syria did that here and there with the Syria thing.
Yeah.
But now it's personal, man. It's become personal.
More
So
personal.
therefore, from henceforth, it only can get worse.
Gun.
Yeah? From henceforth, that's what's going to go on, man. Yeah, come here, brother.
Verse 21. For in the wisdom of Yahweh, the world by wisdom know not Yahweh.
Right, the world by wisdom don't know the Most High and don't know how the Most High orchestrate the things them on the earth.
Yep.
Gun.
You know what I mean? You not try to fight against the current. Because that's how you do it. You fight against the law, you fight against the current, man. You're going to drown. You're going to drown, man. And a lot of people are going to drown. They're going to be liquidated.
Exactly.
The waves
Fight
heavy.
against the trend, and you're going to be liquidated, man. Yeah?
It pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching
Right.
to save them that believe.
Yeah, you look at us as a bunch of stupid men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we know the truth.
You know what's going on.
We know the truth.
You know what I mean?
I will never come ask you.
You have just the right amount who will listen to us, man. We don't need the large majority. You know, you see, if everybody was to be smart, even in this society standard, if everybody was to be smart, we wouldn't have leaders leading over the people, man. Because everybody would have qualified to be a leader, and that don't make no sense.
Confusion.
That's confusion, man. So even with the wisdom that the Lord basically is distributing right now through his prophets, starting with the apostles coming down the line, it's not for everyone. You know what I mean?
Even among history, brothers get to the levels, the measures.
There are levels and measures, you know, so certain people just not to respond to what we are doing, man. Them basically I'm gonna catch on when everything happen.
Yeah.
That's how some are gonna catch on. Some are gonna catch on we are late.
Yeah.
Some are gonna catch on after them dead and come back like kingdom. You know what I mean? That's how some people have to catch on. Because you need to have the least. You have to have people playing a role basically.
That's why scripture said they shall seek me early.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So you have to have a little bit of sense now and realize, oh, the money they're talking about something here. There was some say foolishness to the head.
I me tell you, when the people, just when they come up on the scene, they speak about it, the girl from Superwoman startup, she put up the whole Jamdex thing on her status, and she made some comment and say, oh, I'm not going to say anything. Then she put up her next status and say, oh, I've been warned about this. That, you know, basically she say, oh, we didn't go there and catch the society. Yeah, and who tell her that? I mean tell her that. Yeah? Me tell her that from like 2015, 2016, you know, and she starts saying, but she have tried to deny the reality that there's going to be sufferings and heartache behind it.
Yeah, you know,
the death behind it.
now that you're seeing that what we was talking about, no, you need to expect other things then.
Digital slavery.
Come after this. So we reach what do you call it, inflection point. The manifest now. But all about the manifest them will be set. We're not happy yet. You know what I mean?
Should I worry? Should
No,
I
you're
afraid?
supposed to take heed.
Exactly.
You're supposed to take heed now.
Because I just light at things them.
Exactly.
Like that things that manifest now. Heavier things that not come yet, man.
If you find a man of understand, first step. No, that reach. We not just use her, but you have other people. Even my husband in the States here, right? You know, you know you see that happening as a shit. This, me never dare take heed now. Me start see that now. No, you're supposed to get active.
You're lucky that you reach a point where you see it before it even get worse, man.
Exactly.
The scripture says, seek ye
In
the
the
Lord
Lord while he may be found.
Call upon him while he's near.
Yeah, exactly. Bring it up, Pastor.
Yeah.
Bring it up, brother.
See?
Everybody when start to see things them now and start to get an understanding what really. So yo, look, you know the man that tell me that thing here.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
now is the time. You
Yes,
see?
because like today if the year is voice,
No
art,
is the
not
time.
art.
No is the time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Have that?
Isaiah 55.
Yeah.
You don't want to believe it. Isaiah 55 verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Exactly.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
This is some final warning, you know, man.
Yeah?
Some final warning. You have some man out there playing the fool, acting a Christian fool. You know, these are some final warnings.
You
Man.
get some final destination judgment on your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the wicked forsake his ways
Right.
and the
The
unrighteous
time of playing fun and games and them day done, man.
Yes.
Them time is done.
and the unrighteous man is gone. And let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him and our God, for he will abundantly pardon.
Hey, the sea I get rough fishing season soon over. Yeah. Me have one here, sir. Okay, I'm bringing it.
You have one?
Yeah. This is Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
The authority one?
Return to the Lord. Yeah? To turn to the Lord. Go on.
Party, not men, and live some life, and not men, things going down. It's all sudden, the 2020 event, they kill.
Go on.
So sudden that they kill.
So the
You know what I mean?
destruction come
You
up
have
on them.
sudden things we never expect or never dream. Yeah, because that's we never dream. It's the Jamaica lockdown, the whole long. But people are
Gun.
tired of who the dream that you have a moment where you can tell them, turn of your yard. How when you have work and school to go. Who the
Daddy.
dream that?
Hey,
None of you.
Who the dream that? Hey, look man, things coming. We are never expecting at no time of your life.
History.
Man.
hey,
Next event is coming, man.
hey, the
Next
man,
event is coming,
the
man.
man, as you talk about that, the man left me school for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then when they let go the beast them out of the cage, a beer madness a road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You take them out of the natural habitat and you put them in a cage too much. You let them out. You don't get that.
Future basically get free.
The scripture tell you that they that look out the window. The scripture tell us that they that look out the window be darkened.
Basically say you know,
Yeah. He says them claim to say. Them claim to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when they said it, she and the black girl she had to be with her sister, you know, she and girlfriend, right? Black one, her sister, you know, and then they come to me and tell me, say, you know, see that girl, like, you missing? We said, miss her? Yeah, miss her? Miss her? Gone for the next man thing, she gone all over, yeah,
Yeah.
see? Yeah.
Them young girls, them gone, then.
Crazy. Yeah, the society I get fucked.
Gone. Them about life.
Life, yeah.
No man, we actually need the great reset. Yeah, how was shy? Yeah. He says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. See? For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
Hey, it don't come. Suddenly, man.
Yeah.
So, listen. Hey, chances are, these are some of the last moments.
Yeah.
Chances are,
Chances are.
these are the last moments.
You know what I mean? It's like next week something kind of go down.
Yeah.
You can't wake up and something just
You know?
happened, you know.
Is it?
That's what we are, man. You know, it don't come sudden, man. The script say, you hear that come up on them like, oh, a thief in the night.
Hey, me see a video. Hey, me I see a video where them I said.
You better the time now, you know?
Me see a video where them I said them gonna turn on them thing them CERN.
Yeah.
July 5th or something like that.
I'm mad, man.
The man madness. All them things that come back, them a come back with, man. See?
I know we can't design as well.
Yeah. See?
That's the other light.
See? And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed
Right.
and perish in the day of vengeance.
Right.
It says
Destroy the one. Yeah. And guess what this is? Lord vengeance.
vengeance,
coming.
Lord, vengeance, man, yeah.
See,
It
all
actually
them
tell you.
things you see that take place, and the people them who responsible for all them, you know, them look up at the BF, the people that are responsible, you know what I mean, for the brother Jake, carry on, and Jake themselves. The vengeance of the Lord coming upon you, man. The leaders them, you know whatsoever category is, but they want to be leader over Jake or leader as in the Edomites or the Eden.
Con.
You know what I mean? The judgment of the Lord is coming, man. You're gonna have to pay for the things that you have done. You know what I mean? You have to pay for the things that you have done. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to go reap what you sow.
Con,
You know?
con.
Look how the youth them corrupted now. You don't woman have a
Aye,
mind of
you
a
back
child
now, you back now.
to run a household, man. And run the man out of the house and give her incentives to get the man out of the house. You think we're not going to pay for that, man? We're going to pay for that. And there are certain sorts of men who basically deal with social science who know all the different policies that we make and the different rights that certain people get, like women's rights and them children's rights, is what destroying the society. You think a man on social science don't know that? You're going to have to pay, man. You're going to have to pay for it, man. Yeah? Wicked. Giving Jacob the wine that I can look up on the mechanism, man.
I can bring it, me have it right here.
Oh, Virgin, go ahead.
This is the Habakkuk 2 and verse 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Yeah.
As the brother said, they make provisions to Jake go off. You see, put them in a scrub season and again, like a boat me. Live video, they must have phone out, one girl like Migla and dance, that's a come on. Live on the internet, I see yo, that place are
Yeah.
that place are done for. Done.
That's the boss of deeds of Sodom.
Everything taboo, man.
The boss of deeds of
Sodom,
Sodom.
man.
And you see, as the brother started out with saying that people think of the Bible is read. You know, when you go back to the Holy Text, First Peter, First Bible speak about. You know,
Hey,
it's
look,
fine.
man. Jake, I pretend. Jake, I pretend like them believe say the Bible not real.
Yeah.
You know what Jake don't say the Bible real? Jake pick things out of the Bible
What them want.
what them want to do. Like a bunch of niggas now. Oh, they don't believe in a God, but they believe in a Satan. Where you get the concept of Satan from? They don't know if God exists, but they know if Satan exists. The verb utterance, Satan that come out of your mouth, I want
Bible.
define.
Hey,
The reason why I know how to talk about it, I want to place find in the Bible, man. Bible tell about that.
as they talk about that, me have some brethren. Every time they talk about them burn out the Bible, them talk things are white man Bible and things. But yet them a talk about Jah and Almighty. Who wanna get Jah Almighty from? Yeah? Where it come from? The concept of that come from. What are the Bible just saying, man?
You know, you're retarded.
Is it?
You're retarded. You see, if
You know what I mean?
Peter and Peter say, Spirit Noah. I think of First Peter.
First Peter 2.
Yeah, chapter 2, verse 5 or something like that.
I'm saying fine.
They speak about. See, because all of what take place now, we have mentioned of, it was prophesied that it going to happen. You know, it's just speak about the last days, and the Lord tell us him restore this, you know, to fire. You know, preserve this time on the things that we're happening now onto fire, you know. So give the scripture.
I think a second.
Second,
I think a second Peter.
2 Peter 2, verse 9.
Second Peter 2. Verse 5. In the last, when I talk about the last day,
2 Peter. Read it.
you have me? Knowing that, yeah man, a tree, a tree, Second Peter 3. That in the last day, when I talk about in the last days.
You're talking about the Noah.
Mama say, and spirit not the whole
Yeah,
world.
but that,
Yeah.
just read that. Just read that.
Yeah,
So you just want to find a point.
Yeah, man, just read.
Can, yeah.
Just continue.
I'm making up that for. He says that 2 Peter 2 verse 4.
Can.
He said, for if God's spirit spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down into hell.
And it's not talking about the angels, the heavens, man. It's not that the angel is talking about.
That the girl was not telling me what they about the fallen angel become sex
Not that a fallen angel. It's not talking about the
Tell him, say, brother, I've been past them the stage a long time to come back up with you. We have time for it.
You're talking about Israel falling from
Our estate.
yeah, which was
A God. We got die like men.
Yep.
You know?
And delivered them into chains of darkness
Right.
to be reserved unto judgment.
right. So that's what we're reading now.
Exactly.
You know, chains of darkness, man.
Desmond.
This man, ligaments of the flesh, man. You know what I mean?
He said, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah and 8 persons, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly,
Condemn them.
and turning the city of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
Uh-huh.
He said, condemn with an overthrow,
Con-
making them an example unto those that are after should live ungodly.
So
Can.
them was an example. And you can see everything we have now. So we look, you see that you know, we mentioned so whenever I forgot the G7 meeting, whenever I forgot the beer and grow, for no. Because see them most that tell about what happened after. Yeah. With the BRICS nation meeting, we're not gonna
Can.
We're not about the World Economic Forum. We're not about all them things.
Yeah. Like we're fool. Yeah, we don't God the Lord tell us, yo, after we make them an example before we come live the way they after.
Can.
So we know the be all and the end all of the story.
But man can pick up trend in a evidence thing, but they can't pick up trend. You know, biblically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one them not read.
Biblically, you have a trend, man.
The Lord blind them still.
Yeah? They can't pick
Lord
up
blind
trend,
them for them.
otherwise they can't pick up the biblical trend.
Hey, just like how we can say, when we bring out the precepts, say, them are going to be stink, instead of sweet smell, them are going to be stink, and them thing there. We can see what situation happen now, we are going to cause that to happen in the future. Because when they talk about this whole tampon shortage for women and them thing there, and yes, and them thing there.
Burning instead of beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more of them shit now gonna do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
He says-
we have to see.
This-
We
I
shall
have more
see.
hair products, can't put any more edges.
Yeah.
Instagram model type.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more internet to twerk your heart.
Yeah.
Water for bed.
Think.
It
You
was
don't
stink,
flush
man.
the toilet, and you don't know if it dig hole for shitting. You know?
Hey, just like in Germany, you know them I tell people to cut shower time.
Yeah?
Yeah,
And in
because
India, they want to tell people don't drink as much tea.
You know, see restriction.
yeah, no restriction are going.
Restriction, man. We get to them, we like to change.
Thing come in. Yeah.
Stuff come in.
Especially in them.
Yeah.
Taken from them hosts.
Ain't no send no cup.
Never seen it. But basically, I try to kind of do it now a little neat way. I say, yo, boy,
Urbanization.
I really want to take on from the house, you know, but I have to understand, say, look, disaster. You know, hurricane season will come now in the presentation.
This someone else has
Yeah.
development. Look, man, it never take a hurricane season into that because it's already written. in
Vision
Agenda
2030, goal 11. Goal 11. We already read and know. Hey, we
Agenda 2030 and you know the climate change thing. We have a Jew for
we already read and know the goals and see everything will come before them see.
Even the other day when Top and them were watching,
Yeah.
and they were speaking about movement, migrating homes and stuff. We didn't do lessons that should listen look here. Because of disaster risk area and urbanization.
Gone.
Never, this always happened throughout history and never in history where any government in Jamaica said, look here, we don't have to move, relocate from here,
Yeah.
we're going to put it in here. Never.
And you ain't seen shit yet.
Ain't
Ain't seen shit yet because we have some restriction coming in our. It's when the climate change scare. Cars overseas. You know what I mean? Them start lace up every tax on your first before, you know, it depends on how them plan to do it, but we know that at some point you're not going to have a car anymore.
Because if you can at the scene, in England, you know, you see cities like in London, you can't drive no vehicle under, I think is the year 2016.
Yeah.
But in London, we don't have to go get tax. You have to pay flat tax, you have to get carbon tax, income emission, flat tax, you have to get carbon emission tax, you have to pay for the year of the vehicle. You have three things you have to pay for.
And when them sneaking and things like that, they're going to start hike the prices, man. So they
Make
just
it more
can
difficult.
squeeze you out of driving a gas for them.
Done.
You know what I mean? The other day, I have a BMW, and say, yo, you can't drive him or sell it, and you can't go certain place in London.
You know what I mean? A matter of fact, there are certain countries in Europe basically restrict how far you can drive. Look,
Gone.
I saw an article the other day, a place where you have a certain distance you're supposed to travel. You can't travel over that. You know what I mean? So all the moves that come across, the more this climate change thing come in.
Hey.
Comfortable with the idea that you will be separate, you might be separated from the
Hey, look here now, cause I tell you, I remember got a precept. Second Ezra 16 and verse 68. It says,
So before we read it, so you people on the internet here, yeah? You see the bloodshed, right? Because we have to ask, you know. Yeah. When a man go work, give money, and Billy Mouse or one place, and then they go
Years of life and work.
My dream house.
My dream house.
My dream house.
Government and whatsoever. And this
But
time
tell
I'm
him,
going to take
say,
it
man,
and I'm going to put
relocate.
you, relocate and put you on different.
You know what I'm saying? And you can chuck up here.
Yeah, because because of climate change, we have to go do this because we know one crisis thing. Just but if you use a crisis thing, with the 2020 event and people just alright, alright, they're gonna stay lucky in alright.
Hey, them
they
think-
figure more or less them can go a step further. Because people docilely take the first step.
Hey, grow darkness from the people.
You know what I mean?
Gone.
So
No, the
they
man.
go a step further. So far them can go in their life, man.
No, the man understand say all them uprising building they want to build in that town.
Yeah.
Down in a downtown and them places where them are building uprising building. Uno figure out where them are build for now. Yeah.
I feel like them plan to remove some of the slum them downtown. Them have them books, man. You just start tell you. You're a regular man, they don't need to tell you that. They want to tell us that development. You know what I mean?
Yes, Second Ezra 16 and verse 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
And Esau basically run out of patience, man. Him soon,
Yeah.
he might bring down the gun.
You might come down having great wrath.
Bring down the gun, man.
Yeah.
Every time you see the chariots, they mean it's in nature.
Upside down down and kill people and done.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's come down to that point, you know.
Like the one where Pastor Gabar has mentioned, I've got his name and say, yo, I lost it for the old martial law. We can get the ones and the Christians. I've got his name, you know? You need it.
Yeah, them need blood, man. Esau need blood. He says,
Can't wait, man.
for behold, burner out of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idols with things offered unto idols.
That's what the life we are living right now. Guess what? It's an idle life.
Yeah.
Idling, man.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
Where's the preparation we have made for the Lord?
Yeah, idle.
Useless eaters, man.
Yeah?
So the Lord let him feed out being idle with things offered unto idols. And you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get a market.
I'm trust me, yeah, because when they hear something, see, not even, you hear something that's full. You know, you remember when you go man, or the police, them have to take you off on the street and put you in the car and walking because it's not full. Here's a should have sealed. Because what happened is we are telling you what's going to befall you in the coming months, man. You know, in the near future, we are telling you
Hey, these people sleep in a deep sleep, you know.
Exactly.
A
Deep sleep.
Hey, Portland Town shouldn't be one of the most awake town in Jamaica, man.
Exactly.
I heard people talking about Portland. I hear a young man say, Portland people are the most proudest people in come across and in trouble the world. I come to Portland, in trouble the island and realize that Portland people go on like them shit. Those things.
Especially nigga woman.
Across the whole entire island.
Especially woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can't tell them that you a hand sayer.
Among the proudest ass people, them, they see themselves above everything. See ya.
Most peaceful.
There's no way on the island they can't go fish out because snub them nose and see a couple sides.
Hey.
Even say everything when they come here, they don't really get no forward from people at Portland. You know? We see when Drake come here, people, Drake in the town and people say, what, Drake?
Yeah. Hey, people don't give a fuck, man. See? It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. See? For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, because as the brother mentioned them about an agenda, they are trying to get across to you people. You know, and they might push for it. They might push for it. Yeah, they might push feet. They might push feet so hard. You know, like you know the Heavenly Father put the spirit upon you, the spirit of deep sleep, but it's amazing. You see, even mentioned it, I show you say even class show, I tell us, yo, the food chain are going to be disrupted, man. And I'm like, what the fuck this man talk about food chain? What's that food chain? The food supply chain, yeah? We don't know about what we call it. You don't need a mind of a priest, so we don't know about the weed.
Darkness has come. Imagine, this man, them man have control where the darkness come, yes or no. And them man have close the darkness have come. You're not going to take him serious?
Yeah.
Them tell us that there's a pandemic coming and we see a pandemic.
Tell us the next one
coming with a pandemic. And you know, it must be mad. Hey, you don't take the Bible serious?
Lose couple schools.
The money you can't take serious?
Yes, sir.
Where you got to take
No,
serious?
because I think about Jake and the food chain. They would have think about laying on top.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
Hey, like,
You know them know? You know them know? They know we call it food groups. Food supply chain. That them know about food groups. Where we have fat and them big proteins.
It's this up on the pandemic.
A banana, yeah.
hey,
Tree, yes.
hey. Them talk about them normally talk about sea out, fish out at sea. But we see a brother what they ever say, he go out on a shark, hold him. And he must say shark that come from Jamaica water, you know, overseas. Say fuck. He say when a shark are mad and a Jamaica water come out.
So good. Skeleton man, for man. My first guy that climb and stick off the board. Go on alone, left brother. If that song, give me like a run.
Terrible. And not judgments.
That flesh off my man.
Let me say this, yeah? See, the times we keep on, even my baby mother, we keep on and say this, what you people don't understand. See, the things that we used to do all along and get there, about fire play.
Yeah, man, time I Lord vengeance, man.
And the shark come swim with you. Yeah, this what the Lord ready for you now, because we are venturing at that time now. The same shark we were swim with, I will take off your head.
In the security.
Exactly.
Because you have a bridge in, a brother from Australia, where he swim one route.
Yeah.
You must swim 20 years in the road.
Yeah.
And you swim past the shark.
Yeah, man.
And I see a shark.
Because it's the time of judgment. Go back to the scriptures.
Yeah.
Belong to the Lord are the issues from death.
Death.
So
God.
it's the Lord decide when whatever punishment will come. That's the reason why we're supposed to trim always the sacrifice from the Most High.
Can.
And the Lord said, fear not him that can kill the body
Body,
and do nothing after, but fear the Most High, really.
Yeah.
You know? So that's, you have to understand that this is a time of judgment. You know?
That a hell nine come like I
And another thing too, karma. Yeah?
Yeah.
Karma start sing now. You know? Fuck we start catch people now where you used to well in the fuck they all in
Hey.
in their life, yeah?
Yep,
Things
yep.
start coming around and bite them in the ass now. You know?
Slow on your reaping.
Yeah, exactly, you know. So
Hey.
now the time them things are faith boosters, them things are build
Can.
up spirit of a confidence in the Lord, man.
Hey, maybe that man will get the shark hold him, you know. Probably my one of the man when maybe I said shark can't stop him, so when he go out of water. Yeah.
The man say, oh, no, sir, I'm really have trouble in Jamaican water. Yeah. I'm trouble. Yeah. Them go there while I shark man trouble.
So,
You remember one next, about 3-4 weeks ago, one next Virginia fishing. Pan land, fishing with line. And actually I buy it out him put here so pan land. Yeah, brother, the shark, I said, the shark. Yeah, got the shark, just come, jump up on the water and grab him here.
yeah, man, I'm shark. Yeah, man, hey, the judgment, man.
Yeah.
Alright, spruce up. Yeah.
And that's definitely a spirit of the Lord.
I could spruce up. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. He said, there be spirits. He said, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Exactly.
He says,
He's the wrath of the Most High.
Can.
You know?
Then they can swim in. And in turn, I look say, I look at them facing like so.
Yeah.
Right, I step out in the camera. So, him there now. I'm the monks and crocodile and say them flap the stairs like that. I'm on it, you know what? Just grab himself. You want to see my chest?
Like the one, let look like some up north, with the hole, and jump off of the GoPro. I want to look, when the bubbles clear up, you see a shark coming. And then the spouse and say, hello, it's me.
Mr. Jazz, he said, he got you. Yeah. He says,
And the judgment of the Lord terrible, and it is written, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living poor.
yeah. He says, he says, the Lord said, we're going to laugh at them calamity, man. He said, I laugh at your calamity.
Exactly.
He says, It says fire and hail. Famine.
That's why I think those people are dying by fire.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's the spirit of the Lord.
Yeah, God.
Used to cleaning, yeah? Yeah?
Yes.
And for them, we put up in the fire have some dirty mind.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It says fire and hail and death. All these were created for vengeance.
So death from, and
Yeah.
because death is actually a spirit.
Yeah, that is a spirit by itself, man. See? Teeth of wild beasts.
Teeth of wild beasts. You know?
That's what we are talking about.
Lord,
Yeah.
Especially with some special teeth.
Ah.
Rip through your flesh, man.
Bring a juice to me, if you can.
Yeah.
It says teeth. It says teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Yeah. So hey, all these things. All these were created for vengeance, man. We say scorpions, serpents, and the swords punishing the wicked to destruction. It says they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth. Yeah. When need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
Yeah, because when regular man understand that when the Lord give a command, these spirits are ready to do what they Father want them to do.
Yeah.
You know? So they're not going to transgress it, they're not going to break it.
Gone.
They're not going to do it
Yeah.
in the best of them ability.
Them get a commandment, man.
You understand?
The scripture and people just not gonna understand this, man, because guess what? The Lord not actually giving the spirit of understanding to understand these things. See? And the scripture says evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. It says alright, we can't stop this one. We can't stop it this one. You have a precept pack?
It's Isaiah 29:9. Stir yourself, wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They are staggered, but not with strong drink. For the Lord hath poured out the spirit of sleep, and hath closed their eyes. Prophets and their rulers, the seers of the covered. And the vision is of all is come by you as the word of a book that was sealed, which men have delivered to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee.
Gone.
Because in the book of Revelation chapter, it tells you that the conquering lion prevailed to open the seal. So the understanding of the Holy Scriptures is out there. So no one is with any excuse, man. That's the reason why we come under the vibration of Yahweh Shai. People understand perfectly that the judgment that's coming is coming by the Lord Yahweh Shai. The salvation that is coming for the elect is coming by the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So everything will happen now, it is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that those names are continuously pushing the earth. That means when whatever happened, none of you can say your idol's done it. Man. But the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and he must warn you people over the years. Enough of them when we just start even go up on the street, enough of them was babies. But turn adult now.
No, can.
About kids. You know? So just to show you, then imagine the apostles.
That's why the Lord show that my people here wicked deeds, and then them children.
For years. And so much more than ever, the judgment starts to turn up. The year of our Lord turning up.
Gone.
So, you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's the reason why we constantly come out here to remind your asses, man, that look, get yourself right, or you're going to be judged. You know?
Gone.
Okay? And with that, we want to start praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
And double honors to the apostles and to the elders of greatness, stone, peace, and salutations to the elect. We hope that this lesson has been an edifying one. Shalom.
Shalom.